The most spectacular and scenic venue in all of college football and perhaps in all of sports. The Rose Bowl in Pasadena, also home to the UCLA Bruins. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Indiana Hoosiers taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And the Hoosiers will kick it away to start us off. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So UCLA's return team didn't help matters out much there. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Back to pass, it's Garbers. Fires to the middle. Ball in the air, intercepted! Touchdown, Indiana! How about that D coming up with a play like that?
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They're bringing heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Bruins will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll bring it back. It's Price. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will go to work for the first time today. And it won't be easy to throw the ball down the field today, David, because both of these teams have lockdown corners.
I mean, these guys shut down half of the field. Playmaking cornerbacks that really can play man-to-man and lock down the best guys on the other side.
Yeah, if I'm a quarterback in this game, I am taking a calculated risk if I'm thrown towards one of these two dudes because you're just asking to get picked off.
Snagged on the outside, it's Horton. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Firing to the right, complete. The Hoosiers get enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rourke. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Grabs it in the middle. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal for this offense. He's looking to throw. He's got it. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. He wants it all. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And that's just excellent coverage. Cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense. The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. To the air, it's Garbers. Just a short pass to the tight end. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Fast motion from the offense. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He's got his man. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. He's looking downfield to throw. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got his man quickly. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Pulls it and fires to the left. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. And the Bruins are threatening in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Harden. They bring him down, and he's gonna lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Snags it over the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Garber. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
Here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Oklahoma is trailing, but don't tell me this team can't come back. I once saw Jalen Hurts lead the Sooners back from 28-3 down. We'll see what they're made of today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Tulane. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Horton. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Picked off. Bringing it back. The 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Bruin. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. And the Hoosiers will keep this drive going. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. They'll give it to him again. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Here's the handoff. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with second and 4. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to pass it. Fires to the wideout. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's for the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Bill.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Using the quick game. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Went to the running game on first down, now second down. Looking for a man. It's Garber. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. He wants to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They try to pop a run on the draw. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. A strike downfield. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. To the air on first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Gets it out fast. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They're going to go to the air on third and short. The Bruins get enough to move the chains. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Trying to get to it. Pulls it in. It's Harden. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Garbers. Fires to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolutely perfect.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and try his field goal team out there. And this field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Wants to fire on second down. That's caught. It's Price. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Coming after him. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Deep shot for the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in Pasadena than you do? A captivating game so far. And what we've witnessed is a rarity these days in our sport. These defenses are taking matters into their own hands, putting points on the scoreboard, and effectively controlling the narrative of this game. Points off turnovers are kind of found money for teams, but at some point, these offenses are going to have to make some adjustments and carry their share of the load. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
He'll try to pop the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Wide receiver shows motion. Off play action on first down. He finds his man. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. To throw, it's Garbers. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Makes the grab on the left. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. And the Bruins will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. On target over the middle. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cross. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. He'll just keep slinging it. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Hoosiers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun to give, looking for room. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Garbers. Looking down the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
The Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. Here's the punt high into the air. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Price. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Harden. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now on 2nd down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Stumbled to the ground.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
Got it behind the line. It's Harden. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the 1st down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-whats.
The punter's on the side.
Afterburner's coming. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Second down coming up. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Trying to take it back. He's at the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man, what a play. Now you're setting your offense up for great position, but you want to make big plays as a defense. Not only make big plays, return it a long way down the field. You wanted a touchdown, obviously, but you set your offense up in great scoring position.
This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Between the uprights, it's good.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Power football with the run. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Caught behind the line. It's Harden. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Bruins send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for and made. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. Looking for a man. It's Rourke. Makes his connection. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Now the play fake. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quick strike complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Running back goes in motion. The give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Little over anxious, out of the stands early, and it's a false start.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Harden. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Bruins decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. A high kick trying to pen them deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First down for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Scanning the field, it's Rourke. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. It's reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the Hoosiers are in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man downfield. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the catch, he's got enough. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
First and goal, Indiana.
He's looking to throw. Going for 6. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now, and I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 11 over Louisiana Tech. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And they're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on 2nd down from the 13. Looking to throw, it's Garbers. Immediately fires to the middle. Hard-hitting tackle. This is as big a play as we've had in this game. 3rd down and 3. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Fires to the tight end. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And now on 3rd down after that last run. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
And, man, it can be dangerous when quarterbacks get outside the pocket. They can stress your defense so bad. You better chase them. You got to keep running as hard as you can and try to get to him before he can throw that football, and especially square those shoulders up. Nice job by the defense continuing to pursue, even though he got outside the pocket.
A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back deep in their own end. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really... And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Fires to the middle. It's caught. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Running back searching for a hole. Pick up of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Rushing to the line, trying to get in a little better position for their kicker. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory. That last field goal put them on top. They're feeling good, but they can't relax yet. Have to cover this kickoff well. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Back to pass, it's Garbers. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Wants to throw on second down. He's going up top here late in the game. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.